This video will cover rebuilding QA1's Ultimate ball joint. Disassemble the suspension to get access to the ball joint. Unscrew the ball joint jam cap with QA1's spanner tool. Then use the hex tool to remove the bearing support. A light tap with a rubber hammer, and the ball joint cup and stud come free. Clean out any old leftover grease. Use a soft nose tool to remove the small stud bearing race. Apply marine grease to the ball joint housing, then grease and insert the new bearing race. The round end of the stud can be used to install the race. Grease up the spider race and cup, and then install the new stud. Reinstall the bearing support. The preload with these ball joints is very important. They should have zero binding and be close to friction free, while having no play up or down. It takes a few tries to get it just right. Use a grease gun and lubricate the ball joint. Reinstall the energy suspension ball joint boot. Install the ball joint jam cap. Use the QA1 hex tool to keep the bearing support from tightening. Then use the spanner tool to torque down the jam cap. Go ahead and check if the ball joint still has zero friction and moves freely without any effort, but also does not have any free play. Then reinstall your suspension. I chose to use a standard length ball joint stud because the 1/2-inch extended stud would not fit underneath an 18x11 wheel. A shorter stud means my bump steer will need to be rechecked and adjusted. I have a good video on the process if you have a bump steer kit. Here are the part numbers for a QA1 ball joint rebuild with standard length studs for a 3rd generation F body. As always, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram.